A lot of kids in the Mid-South are heading back to school in the next week. We are officially a week out from the first day of school. Jordan, for Memphis Shelby County students, DeSoto County students, they go back to school on Thursday. So what do parents need to know ahead of the first day of school?
Well, first, Aaron, if this was fast for us, I can only imagine how fast it went for these kids. But we know getting back into the swing of things can be a challenge for parents as well as the kids. So here are some things that you can keep in mind before they go for their first day of school.
The first day of school is right around the corner. Most kids haven't been asked to do much work over the summer, which means the transition from summer break to school might not be the easiest.
Some kids get super excited about it. Some kids are really dragging their heels.
But as a parent, you can help make things a little bit easier for them.
You definitely would want to consider both their age and their personality. So you know your child best as a parent.
Dr. Stuart Burgess is the executive director at the Children's Museum of Memphis. He says now is the time to start working with your children again.
I don't think you want to go overboard in worrying about getting them prepped, because you're not going to completely change their reading level or their math level between now and the first week of school.
Here are 3 things he says to think about doing as the countdown begins. First, he says parents can start with showing interest in the start of the school year. Next, he says you'll want to find at least 2 15-minute windows to have them do some reading or writing. And lastly, he says it helps to choose topics your kids are interested in.
If you layer some of that content area, that's one of their one or couple favorite sort of content areas that they lean into, they will find it much easier to lend their efforts to it and attention to it.
And parents, we've got you covered too, because we know you got to get back into the swing of things as well. So here are some things to start doing today to get yourself back in the school year routine. First, you want to start going ahead and going to bed earlier to go ahead and give yourself enough time to get the kids in the room, get the kids ready in the morning. Next, of course, if you haven't done so already, get your last minute school shopping done. Hopefully many of you did that this past weekend. And then lastly, start cutting down on some of that TV time now so that you're ready and available to help the kids with homework when they come back with it, because we know they will and they'll need help, of course. And of course, you can find more of these tips on our website later on today, abc24.com.